While I absolutely love living in Barrie, not everything is without flaws. And by not everything, I mean not anything is without flaws. Um, so here are the top three things that I dislike about living in Barrie. Before I get into it, though, if you could head down to that subscribe button, as well as hit that notification bell to stay update with all of our content, and just give a little tap to the like button on your way back up here. So, top three, I guess they're kind of in order of how much they affect my day to day sort of thing. Number three isn't exclusive to Barrie, but I have been noticing it more and more lately, and it has been bugging me more and more. And that's just, it feels like everything's always under construction, roads always in repair, and we're at the point now where we're a big enough area that it probably is just on a bit of a rotation kind of thing, but it feels like every street that I turned down yesterday, for instance, was just like, oh, construction, oh, construction, oh, construction. So, bit of a pain in the ass, if we're being honest. Number two is kind of the layout of the city. On one hand, I absolutely love it. I love that we're on the water. It's fantastic. It's great. But if I need to go from the north end of Barrie to southeast for any particular reason, it's taken me like 30 minutes plus. While if I were to just go straight south, I could be there in like 10, 15 minutes. So the fact that we are like a sea on like the waters here, and this is Barrie, is great aesthetically in downtown and things like that at the waterfront during the summer, ice fishing and all that in the winter. Fantastic. But I'd be lying if I said that finding out, oh, Jake, can you go, run over to this place to go grab a thing? And I look it up and it's like, it's in the southeast. Great. I get to dedicate an hour of my day to go run a 2-second errand, right? So depending on where you are in Barrie, that might not be a factor at all, but it can feel like it takes a bit to get around, just depending on where you are. Now, that southeast comment might not matter to most at all. Realistically, only reason I end up going that way is usually for real estate stuff. Normally, you're just going to Mapleview if you have shopping and things like that, or you're going to Bayfield in the north end. So if it's just those two, perfect, no problem, straight shot. They're connected by the 400, which then perfectly segues us into the number one reason that I dislike living in Barrie, which, go figure, has to do with driving again. The actual living is amazing. There's nothing bad about it. Barrie is what I consider kind of like the last thing before you hit Muskoka, right? You got Gravenhurst, but that's kind of Muskoka already. Barrie's the biggest thing you're going to hit, basically, before you get into the GTA. Or since you've hit the GTA, if you're heading north. Cottage country traffic on the 400 makes getting around on Fridays going north, Sundays going south, anywhere in between if you're unlucky or if you misplace a holiday and people are going a day earlier, absolutely abysmal. I hate it. The number of times I've been on my way to an appointment, been like, okay, now I just got to turn. Oh, it's the weekend. I should have added 30 minutes to my travel time, because by golly gee, the number of people that take the 400 to go to Muskoka and back on the weekend during the summer is absolutely insane. I don't know how people do it. There's just cars. It's like you take, commuter traffic. That's awful. There's a lot of it. No. until you see the cottage country traffic with, I just, it will forever be the number one top thing that I hate most about living in this city is the traffic regarding cottage country, which it's like, great, we're close enough that all that stuff is there, but I don't partake in that stuff. So I just am a victim of their stuff. But yeah, those are my three reasons why, if you could count them as reasons for disliking living in Barrie, could also be, I guess, reasons I dislike driving in Barrie. In the winter, everything's pretty much fine for the most part. No construction, no cottage country. Roads can get slick, but that's the same with any town or city in Canada. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts? Do you have anything that you dislike about living in Barrie that I missed? Do you think that there is more things to dislike outside of just the driving and the traffic, and things like that? Let me know in the comment section down below. While you're there, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell to update with all of our content, and hit that like button if you've made it this far. That's it for me here today, guys. I'm probably gonna go out and do some running around, some driving, probably headed to the southeast end. Who knows? Take care, guys, and I will see you in the next one.